Take a look at the cars around you. A Ford F-150, a Tesla Cybertruck, a BMW X5. You probably see success, but I see bankruptcies. My name is Roman Stirsky. I hold a master's degree in aviation and astronautics. And for over 15 years, I've worked as a financial analyst for massive industrial holdings. I've built the financial models for entire factories. So I know exactly how these corporations engineer their profits. I'm here to tell you the truth that your dealer is hiding. To these auto giants, you've already been written off as a client. You are nothing but a cash cow. Today I'm going to show you the hard numbers proving why buying a new car in 2026 is absolute financial suicide. Let's look at the raw statistics. The average auto loan payment in the U.S. just broke $730 a month. For new cars, you're looking at a staggering $1,000 a month. And the loan terms have stretched out to 7 full years. You are signing a contract for 7 years of financial slavery over a piece of metal that loses 20% of its value the second you drive it off the lot. Have you ever heard the term being underwater? That's when you owe the bank $40,000, but your car is only worth $30,000 on the open market. If you want to sell it, you actually have to bring an extra $10,000 in cash to the bank just to get rid of it. Do you have an extra $10,000 lying around? Highly unlikely. You are officially trapped. You can't sell it. You can't refinance it. Your only options are to keep paying or default. Millions of Americans are currently drowning in this negative equity. This isn't a loan. It's modern-day bondage. Now, let's look at this from an engineer's perspective. As an aerospace engineer, I can tell you that modern cars are absolute garbage, and it is entirely by design. In the manufacturing industry, we have a term called planned obsolescence. It was the classic strategy of the 20th century. Engineers intentionally design weak points into a product structure so that it catastrophically fails the moment the warranty expires. The whole goal is to force you to throw the old item in the trash instead of fixing it and go buy a new one. Think of a light bulb that's engineered to burn out after exactly 1,000 hours. Nylon stockings that tear, or iPhones that mysteriously start slowing down. The cycle was simple. You bought it, it broke, you threw it away, and you financed a new one. But car makers have unlocked a new, far more vicious trick for the 21st century. Planned liability. The strategy has shifted. They no longer want to just sell you a physical product. They want to turn your vehicle into a perpetual debt trap. In finance, a liability is simply an asset that continuously drains money from your pocket. Today, the manufacturer's goal isn't for you to throw the car away. Their goal is to make you hopelessly dependent on their overpriced service network. They engineer products to be completely impossible to maintain on a budget. You are practically forced to bleed money to the dealership for years. You buy the car, a proprietary part breaks. You are locked out of fixing it yourself, and you have to pay the dealers exorbitant rates to get it working again. This extends to the software too. Automakers are aggressively pushing microtransactions and subscriptions. Your new car might have the physical hardware for a heated steering wheel, but the feature is locked behind a paywall because you didn't subscribe to their monthly heating plan, or you're blocked from streaming music from your own phone. The hardware is fully functional and already installed in your property, but you are barred from using it without paying a ransom. Take a dead battery, for example. In an older car, you'd simply unbolt the terminals, grab a new battery from the auto parts store, drop it in yourself, and drive away. But try doing that in a modern BMW or Audi. There is a proprietary sensor attached to the battery system. You have to go to the dealership and pay them to digitally register the new battery to the car's computer. This is a calculated money grab. I know, because this is exactly how these financial models are structured. It is all baked into the spreadsheets. Corporations are systematically shifting their revenue streams away from selling you the car and toward selling you forced services. It guarantees them a relentless incoming financial stream. Have you ever wondered why every single car interior is just one giant touchscreen now? You might think it looks futuristic and cool. It's not. It's cheap. Speaking as an engineer, it is vastly cheaper for me to slap a $50 tablet on the dashboard than to run complex physical wiring harnesses for 20 separate buttons. But what happens when that cheap screen burns out in 5 years due to brutal temperature swings? You won't even be able to turn on your air conditioning. Your vehicle effectively turns into a massive brick. They are engineering these vehicles to die the exact day the warranty expires. But remember, your loan lasts for another 3 years after that. You will be paying $1,000 a month for a car that is fundamentally broken. And here is the grand finale of this financial tragedy. When your car inevitably breaks down while you still owe money on it, you drag it back to the dealer. The dealer smiles and says, "No problem. Trade in the old car, pick out a new one, and we'll just roll your old debt into the new loan." This is called rolling negative equity. Suddenly, you are buying a $50,000 car, but your loan balance instantly balloons to $70,000. You are paying the price of the new car, plus the unpaid balance of the old piece of junk you just left on their lot. You are paying compound interest on a physical asset that no longer exists in your life. It is a legalized pyramid scheme run by the banking sector. Make no mistake, the banks read the same reports I do. They know this is a massive bubble, and it's going to burst. That is exactly why they are locking people into loans at 9, 12, or 15% to front-load their profits and mitigate their losses before the impending collapse. They are trying to bleed you dry before the entire system caves in. I have spent 15 years analyzing catastrophic risks for billion-dollar corporations. My verdict on your personal balance sheet: you are facing a critical risk. Today's automobile is nothing more than the primary tool for extracting the last remaining wealth from the middle class. So, how do you survive this? Rule number 1, stop playing their game. Stop trading in your car every 3 years to chase a status symbol. Rule number 2, hunt down analog vehicles. A 2015 Toyota is a fundamentally better machine than any piece of 2026 cyber junk. There are vastly fewer points of failure. That is an undeniable engineering fact. Rule number 3, cash is king. If you cannot buy a car in cold, hard cash, you cannot afford it. Period. My name is Roman Stirsky. Hit subscribe. In my next video, I'm going to break down the mathematics proving why your 401k retirement plan is a total lie. Protect your money.